guys, judging by my watch, it is February 29th, which means that today is leap day. So we're gonna try to do some different tough jumps in order to celebrate it. So let's see how that goes, starting right now. Alright guys, so the first challenge is to jump from the patio to the swing. It's about 7 feet out and a foot up and a very precise landing. So let's see how that goes. Come on now. That's too lame. It's just scary to commit to a landing though. Okay, that was a good effort at least. At least I went for it. Well, we keep getting more brave, but that's not helping super landing yet. Let's see. She needs to jump a bit harder, I think. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, let's do this from another angle now, guys. Let's see if I can go 2 in a row. Yes, I can. Then I lose control afterward, but that's good. That's good completion for that challenge. I'm gonna do a third angle. Unfortunately, the place at this bar is kind of in the way, so there's no good place. I'm trying to think of a new angle. Maybe I'll just go under the bar actually. Hopefully we're able to pass the bar. That's not very good. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the garden. I'll be careful with the plants, don't worry, but I just put it in the garden so you can see the whole. Okay, well, that's something. Okay, now you get the side angle. 3 in a row? Let's go. Wow, I'm actually surprised to get 3 in a row, but I'll take it. Alright guys, it wouldn't make sense to not include the trampoline in this video. The only issue is I can't really do anything impressive on the trampoline, but we're gonna try to find something impressive to do. First, I'm gonna try to jump up onto here. As you can see, this thing goes up to here, so like it's like half my height probably, maybe a bit over half my height. Okay, that's good. Now I have to think of something to do on the trampoline. I think I'm gonna do the one where you go onto your back and go up to your feet. I'm gonna try to do 20 of those in a row. It's not very impressive, but as I said, I don't have good trampoline skill. Oh, my neck started to hurt on that. Come on, that should not be hard. But for some reason, like I did this a few years ago, and I could do it, but that was hurting my neck more. Maybe I'm just getting old. Both of the challenges so far I have done originally in 2021, so I guess I'm just going back in a cycle. I don't know, kind of like the world. But okay, now we're gonna do second attempt. Oh, that felt really bad on my neck, guys. So I might have some bigger issues, but at least I made it through that challenge. Let's see what else we have. Alright guys, the next section of the video barely warrants a mention, but here I'm trying to do some front flips, but they're so lopsided that they weren't worth showing. But I'm just showing them very briefly here, but next. Alright guys, I'm back on the swings because the trampoline didn't go too well. This time I have to jump off the swing and onto the cushion. I'm going to keep moving it back and see how far I can go. So let's see what happens. Okay, now I'm scared. Oh, it wasn't that bad actually. Okay, never mind that. I'm not that scared after all, but I'm gonna move this back and make it a big jump. I think this thing makes this thing more stable because when it's inside it's usually very wobbly, but right now I'm landing on it very well. So I don't know. Because usually inside this thing does not balance. I know I failed, but it still didn't wobble that much. 3. This is probably like 9 feet. Although when the swing is closer, it's less than 9 feet, but still. Oh, this is big, this is big. This is where it's gonna get hard, but I think I can make it. Okay, I tried to do my thing where I put the right foot on the edge to kind of slow me down, but I just came up a bit short. I'm taking so many swings, I don't know why. Okay, I landed, I didn't touch the ground, I was on the white, but it was because I was like just stepping on the side of it, not really the top, so does not count. No! I had that. Good. Alright guys, the next challenge sounds like it's gonna be cool, but it's kind of lame in reality. But the idea is to jump the width of my pool, which I think I'm showing here. But unfortunately, as I said, I'm kind of lame, so I'm not gonna actually jump over the pool. But I'm gonna measure out the distance and try to jump that on the sidewalk to see if I can at least do that in theory. Let's see how it goes. That's kind of cool. But the pool is about 128 inches across, which is 10 feet and 8 inches. So I'm gonna try to jump that far. All right, guys, time to measure this on the sidewalk. Okay guys, this will not stay open because there's nothing to latch onto, so I'm just gonna measure square by square. So this square is 60 inches. This one is 79 inches. So 139 inches. Oh, this is more than. Wait, okay, so 60. Oh, this is confusing without like a clear point. This is the length, but how do I get it to stay open? I don't understand why this thing wants to close. This is not a good design. Will it stay though? Okay, so I gotta land right past here to make it. Nope, if that was a pool, I would have face planted on the side of it. So good thing it wasn't. I'll get a very running start. You won't have to imagine this because it's far back. Okay, that one would have made it. But I'm trying to just make it from this crack to this right here. It's basically the same distance. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I got my toe past that one. I feel awkward right now, but I'm trying to play it cool after. It seemed like I was talking to those people. But okay, so I made 10 feet and 8 inches, so that's the goal. So that's good. It doesn't feel exactly satisfying because it's not the same mentally, but I did do a distance. And it might be a bit easier on the pool just because you can push off the edge. Here it's just flat ground, but there you can push off the edge. But at the same time, my mental, I'd be too afraid to do that. I just land in the middle of the pool because I'd be afraid of hitting my head. So, but yeah, I could physically do it. Maybe in the future, we'll see. All right, I wasn't thinking of this in advance, but since we have this whole thing set up, I'm gonna try to do a broad jump, see how far I can go. Standing broad jump. Horrible. Okay, let's try that again. That was like 8 feet. That was like less than 8 feet. This is not good. Oh, I moved my foot forward. That was like 8.5 feet. That might be a bit generous too. I need to work on that because that was bad. I thought I used to get 9 feet, but I could have been sugarcoating that. I don't know. But either way, we'll go to the next exercise. Alright guys, I gotta run some errands now, so the next thing is gonna be at Walmart. We have to buy a jump rope so I can do the next jumping challenge. I know in the past I've been negative about Walmart, but I've kind of changed my tune because it has good deals. Like I'd say it's 30% less than like Publix or anything. So it is a good deal, so I've kind of changed my mind on it. And the service isn't that bad like I always thought it was, so it's honestly not that bad. The only issue I have with it is it has a lot of the 2020 decorations up, but everywhere still has that, I don't know why. So overall, it's better than I thought. So I go here now and get better deals. So let's see how it goes. But on the way to the store, I found an extra creative opportunity with this jump. Alright, we're gonna try jump rope. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this, but I don't know why I got this because I don't even like jump roping. It's like, I hate it. I can't do it properly, but still. Here we go. And I hate untying stuff too. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay. I hope this isn't too long. It seems like it might. This might be too long for one person. Let's see. Okay, wait. That's 20. That very clunky. Very. You know how people can go over that like an inch and all smooth and quick? Like, I'm the opposite of that. I don't know how people do that. Okay, I'm gonna try to complete a rotation with like a full, I'm gonna spin around and see if I can keep the jump rope going as I complete a turn. I don't even know how it's gonna go, but let's get started. That wasn't very satisfying, but I guess. I prefer jump roping when people hold the ends, not jump over in the middle, because this one is just hard to do. I'm just gonna try to do 50. Let's speed it up real quick though. I got it, but that was way too tiring for just jump over 50 times. Well, that concluded the jump rope portion. There wasn't much there, but at least we did. Guys, next up we're going to the playground for a new jump. This is jumping onto the second pedestal, doing a box jump. It's not too high, but it's a bit precise, so we're gonna see if I can pull that off. And not slip on the sand as well. Okay, good. Alright guys, next up I gotta take a dive from here onto the wood that separates the grass from the sand. Now I'm doing the opposite way where I jump onto a surfboard, which is much tougher. By the way, I can't decide if it's a surfboard or a diving board, one or the other. But either way, I have to land on there, which I've never done. And it's scary and it's slippery because of the sand, but I made it right there. I'm gonna do it one more time for good measure. And while it's going by way too fast for me to commentate on. Alright guys, sometimes I like to reminisce between errands. So today I'm gonna think back to a time in September of last year when I did a jump that I couldn't feature in any other video. So I figured why not put it right here. So we're gonna think back to that right now. Alright guys, next up I have to do, this isn't really a jump, but there will be a jump at the end. First I have to climb the rope, then I gotta go into this tree branch. It's kind of a rehash of stuff I've done before, but I think it's a good trick and I haven't done it for a while, so I want to practice it. Well, not really a trick, but just a good, maybe it's because it's scary, it's a good thing to practice every once in a while to keep me from not being scared of it. But this, I'm trying to get across here. That's the highest point, so I was being extra careful up top. Now I gotta climb down these rocks, which is, I've never done this part before. I have to climb down the rocks and then jump to the rope from there. Most of these rocks are snapped because they've been out there for a few years and me stepping on them mixed with some cold weather, or as cold as it gets in Florida. But we've had some cold spells where they start to crack in that. So most of these ones are cracked, as is the one I'm standing on right now. But I'm gonna try to make a jump off of it anyway and grab the rope. Grabbing the rope will complete this challenge. And I did it. And just a symbolic swing to the end. Alright, I'm gonna do it again, but try to be faster this time just to see if I can be smoother. So far about the same, but we can see if I can save some time on top of the tree. Still about the same. I think I'm making some better time right now actually. Climbing, yeah, that was a quicker move. Getting over the hump of the tree. Now climb down the rocks. I hope this is visible on full screen with the rocks, I don't know. I hope it is. Most of this isn't a jump, but there's a good jump at the end, I guess. I'm still losing time to this part though. It's awkward to get down and see where you're going and then make sure you have your footing on the rocks. But I did make it down a bit quicker. I grabbed the rope, and that is that. Alright, next up we have another rehash. I'm gonna run up to that tree and have to grab the branch. By the way, I kind of did a curve there. It looked like I was playing football the way I stepped out to the side. Maybe a straight line method would be better. Yes, it is. You gotta do the pull up for good measure to make it official. So we're done with that challenge now. Alright guys, as you can see, we're nearing the end of the day, but we have one more jump to do, which is me trying to beat the record, my record, not the record, box jump. My personal record is 42 inches, so I'm gonna try to beat that today. That was a couple years ago, so I don't know if I'll do better or worse. We'll see how it goes. I haven't really practiced it for a while, so I don't know, but hopefully I can beat it by an inch or two. And either way, yeah, we're gonna be at the YMCA. I hate filming in the gym, but I'm just gonna do it this one time because I don't have the setup, but just this one time. But we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, we're officially fitness influencers now with the video in the gym. I'm trying to set up the camera. I didn't mean to put this part on the video, but I guess I accidentally did. This angle doesn't represent it that well. It makes it look smaller, I think, but maybe it's also just small and I'm making it seem bigger. But there I just did a running start to see if I can make it. I think that's a good warm up to the running start first and then do the box jump itself. So now I feel comfortable to do the actual box jump. That's 42 inches, so it ties my record right there. That felt pretty easy. Although that being said, I'm gonna do it again for good measure to make sure I'm comfortable with it before I add another layer. Took out this one, which is 3 inches, so it's gonna be 45 inches once I attach it. And there's a view of it from the front. But now I'm doing the running jump onto there to, again, just get acquainted with how high I have to jump. I'm still jumping off both feet, but I have a little bit of speed going into it. And that time, you saw I didn't really make it up. Like, I was trying to get my balance, but I couldn't. So it's not consistent. But I'm getting the hang of it a bit. And there, I almost had it, but I balanced backwards. Luckily, in a second, my sister's gonna come and film me, which will give it a better angle too. So luckily, she was filming for this part, which was the best jump right there. And I got my 45-inch box jump. Alright guys, so I'm really happy I was able to make that box jump. I didn't think I would be able to do it when I saw the third block added because it looked a bit too high, but luckily I was able to make it, so I was pleasantly surprised with that. And I did the running start to make myself confident before I did the actual box jump, so that's a good way to work up to it. I know it looks really small in the video, but I promise you it's scary in real life. It's like the perspective is different on the video, but still, I'm very happy with that jump. It was good to get that, a good way to end this video. I'm happy with this video overall because I've done some jumps and tricks I haven't done in a while. So I'm really happy with that. And yeah, happy Leap Day, guys. I will see you in 2028 for the next one. But until then, thank you guys for watching.